School shootings. They're sadly becoming more common nowadays, but the Springfield Police Department wants to make sure they're prepared if, God forbid, it happens in Springfield. Sergeant David Kane, supervisor of the Quebec unit, which is a student support unit in Springfield schools, explains exactly how they train for this.
Nobody likes training for situations that would call for an active shooter in a school, but we can't get caught off guard. We have to be able to respond appropriately to all situations, especially to situations like this. And since we have officers in all our high schools and all our middle schools, those officers that are in the buildings are going to be the first responders. So we have to aggressively search out new police theories and tactics on how to deal with active shooters.
How do you reassure parents, because I know parents want to be reassured that their child is going to be safe at school, but then also you have to find that balance between keeping things close to the vest to keep things as secure as possible? It's tough because as a parent myself, to have someone say you just have to trust that we know what we're doing, it can be, oh geez, you know, it's my child, it's the most precious thing that I have, and you know, we'll share some things on what we do and some general terms and some general theories that we train in, but for us to go down the list and say we do this, we respond like this, it's giving away the plan book. So I mean, I could do that, but we would be starting off from scratch, having to come up with a whole new policy on how we respond. So less is more, I guess. And you just want parents to know that they can trust you guys and have confidence that you guys have everything under control? Absolutely. What are some policies that you have in place at the schools now in Springfield? Well, every school in the city of Springfield has a lockdown policy, and in fact every school has an emergency operations manual that's readily available to the principal or to any administrator in the building. And it's kind of like a checklist on various events, whether it's a natural disaster or a bomb threat or an active shooting. They can just flip to the right page and it gives them precise instructions. That's on the school end. But on the police end, we train according to the policies that the school department has established. So our Quebec officers, our student resource officers, and our tactical response unit will train appropriately to respond to how the school department has established their policies. So talk about what happened this week. The kids are out of school for winter break, and you guys took this week to specifically train regarding a possible shooting scenario. Yep. We actually set up different scenarios throughout the academy. The academy has a basic layout of a small elementary school, so it was good that we could train right there in that building without having to use one of the schools. We use airsoft devices so that officers could actually go in and see and feel how they would be responding in chaotic situations like that. We had a number of our interns assist us. We try to stay away from role playing. I wouldn't want to use children for role playing, even for training purposes. I don't think there's any place for that. But college age students, I think they can handle it, especially if they're going into law enforcement. Okay, and how did STS Consulting play a role in helping you guys kind of simulate this almost real life? We were put into contact with STS by one of our training officers assigned to the academy who's worked with them in the past. So we got together, we discussed our needs, and they came in and they gave an excellent day of training for us and for our officers. It helped us refocus. It helped us bring back a lot of the basic training elements that we all have. And it helped us to really take a look at the situation and see it for what it is and to act appropriately. Well, we never want it to happen. Unfortunately, we're seeing it more on the news now with incidents happening at schools especially. How prepared are you guys if something were to happen? Well, that's, you know, to say that we're 100% prepared, I don't know if any department could say that. Training is a perpetual function, especially in law enforcement, so you're never going to see a police officer or a police department say, we've had all the training that we need. We're the best and we don't need any more. No. We will continue to reevaluate what we do and how we do it, and we'll adjust it accordingly. Thank you so much, Sergeant Kane from the Springfield Police Department. Thank you.